Hey, this is Sister Ann Laughlin with Beacon of Hope Women's Outreach, and I'm reading Journey to Faith, Chapter 9. And I'm still crying from my last video, but I'm still gonna, and my teeth are still hurting. I'm so swollen from it. I just realized how bad I'm swollen. Oh, goodness gracious. I look like a freaking blimp right now, but pardon me. Wrong subject. Anyway, I've continued reading. I asked God for strength to help me. Through my feelings of being betrayed, I was able to move on and trust someone. While dating an Air Force friend, Leroy, I got pregnant again. One day I started having severe pain in my abdomen. The pregnancy was a tubal pregnancy which ruptured. Leroy got me to the hospital in time for emergency surgery to save my life from bleeding internally. A month before transferring back to the States, I made friends with Marcus, another sailor. A United States sailor. Whenever I had firemen watch duty in the barracks, I was required to call the petty officer on watch to let them know there was no fire or trouble on the barracks. And I did this every hour. Walked around, made a phone call. Tell the petty officer on the watch, there's no fire, no fighting, it's all good. And then we'd stay on the phone and we'd just talk until it was time for me to go back around and check the barracks again. Every hour I would walk around to barracks and check and call the petty officer. We would spend 15 to 20 minutes talking and getting to know each other. What I did not learn at the time, was that he was an alcoholic, living in his own hell. Marcus was dealing with the fact that his own father had robbed a bank, killed all the people there. Marcus' father was physically abusive to him and his sisters when he was a young child. Mark told me his father was dead, when in truth he was in prison for life for robbing that bank and killing everybody in him. That man died in that prison years later. If you're a follower of my channel, you know that I published my book before it was finished because I was told I was dying. So there are some places that are not finished. So I got to fill in the blanks. And when I'm reading this, I have to fill in the blanks now. And so when I was in the Azores, that was back in 1983 to 84. And so while in the Azores, I miscarried. That miscarriage was a pregnancy from when I was raped. And even though I was raped, and that's how I got pregnant, it still hurt to lose the baby. Not just physically, but mentally. I'd already lost so many babies, not knowing that when I had been treated for endometriosis and beginning stages of cancer, that the treatment sterilized me. It didn't mean that I couldn't get pregnant. It meant that I couldn't carry full term. And I didn't know that. I wasn't told that. It still hurts. It still bothers me. But I will see my children in heaven. Chapter 10. I'm doing my best. It's already a few seconds away from minute 4. So, and as people know, my videos are only 5 minutes long. And so I'm moving as fast as I can and trying to catch up and fill in the blanks when I can. And sometimes I get on a pet peeve. Other times it's just a sensitive subject because this is my life. I was told I would be... Well, I've died multiple times, to be honest. And I'm still here. So it's called having faith and then just keep moving forwards. You're only a victim when you let yourself stay in the situation. Be strong enough and the courage to move forwards. I'm praying for you. I'm praying that my experience helps you or someone that relates to me and my experiences. And I pray that all works out. God bless. I'll see you in a few.